What's good, YouTube? Scary ass. Okay. I started this YouTube channel maybe mid last year when I took that trip. But I actually wanna be more active today, this year. So with that being said, I'm gonna start the year off right, and I'm gonna do a cooking video. Yeah, I'm gonna go get chicken breast from the store, cause I think I got all my ingredients. I got all the ingredients I need. I just need to go to the store and get some chicken breast. I'm gonna show y'all how I do this. Oh God. I had to use my girlfriend's mask because I forgot my mask at home. If you end up seeing this, babe, I'm sorry, but I had to use it. Sometimes they chicken, they should be spoiled. 17. What the day is? Oh, I have my watch on me. I can just take the easy route and cut up some chicken tenders. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Just cut up some. And you know, this is the best Minute Maid they got out, so I couldn't pass this over. So I'm back at the house. Got my chicken, well, my chicken tenders. Yeah, my chicken tenders. The measuring cups and the spoon set. And I also I went to the extreme and I got one of these liquid measurements too, because I want to be just that technical. So let's get it poppin', you feel me? Alright, so boom, basically we're gonna wash this, as you should with all chicken. Wash your chicken off. Alright, so this ain't no non-stick pan. So what you're gonna have to do is get you some olive oil. As you see, I got that extra virgin olive oil. Straight like that. Okay, so now we got that pot fully coated with olive oil. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna season this chicken. A lot of people use Old Bay and stuff like that. I'm simple. I just use regular old Tony Saturn. You got to season your meat, man. You got to. If that shit ain't coated, season it some more. Then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it with this black pepper. Alright, so now that you got your chicken fully, well, I wouldn't cook it all the way because you're still gonna have to put it back in the sauce at the end to let it marinate in there. But for the most part, if you get it cooked all the way, for the most part, you can start chopping these up in cubes. Did you mute yourself? Oh, I was like, man, you quiet. Okay, so after you cut them up into like, if it adjusts, you cut them up into like squares, and they done for the most part. You don't want them all the way done because like they'll be hard when you put them in the. So when you put it in the sauce, it'll. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so you set these aside. Now let's work on the sauce. Okay, so the pan or the pot that we use to cook chicken in, it had juices in there. So we're gonna use those juices to go with this sauce. So what you do is you take 2 tablespoons of butter, put it in there, and you get you some of these minced garlic deals. Oh, it's simmering. Oh, and you're gonna throw that in there too. But you probably want to say 2 spoonfuls of this. Next, what you're gonna do? Get you a third cup cooking wine. Third of a cup. Oop. Bam. Next, we're gonna do a whole cup and then a third of a cup of half and half. Whole cup. Then from here, spinach. I don't like this shit either, but it worked. It worked for the taste. It really do. So I'm gonna grab me some of these. I rinse these off though, cause I don't know how people use it. I don't know. I rinse them off. And occasionally we're gonna give it a little stir so that everything can mix well. Okay. Let that bask in its ambience. Okay, now that it's stirred and you let the spinach sit in there good enough, and we're gonna put a third cup of Parmesan cheese in there. Oh! I don't know why I didn't just take these apart because it's detachable, but whatever. Now you just stir this. You just stir it up, man. Stir it up in there real nice and good. Real nice and even. We're gonna let that bask in this ambience again. Now that you're done with all of that, take that chicken that we used earlier, or we set aside earlier, we're just gonna put it back in here. So it's just gonna have to go back up in here. Real nice. Yes, Lord. Now we sit this on here again and let that chicken fully, let it fully cook, but under the liquid so it'll be soft. All right, so boom. After you let it sit there for maybe 5 or 6 minutes and let it get in there real good, what you want to do is open it up and hit it with that parsley, Hit it with that parsley for the one time. Parsley don't even have no flavor. Well, I don't know. It shit smell like grass. Parsley to me don't even have no flavor. It just add color. So, I don't know. That's just me though. Okay, so while we let this here bubble up and get real good and soaked, and we can put some water on, and you could do this over rice or you could do it over noodles. It's just your preference, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm finna do it over noodles. So if I can find my goddamn the rotini noodles. But these are just the ones I use. You can use any one. Or if you know how to cook, you probably already knew that anyway. But I'm just saying, I'm just putting my 2 cents in. Alright, so the noodles, they just about done. So I'm finna drain them. And I'm gonna get right back with y'all. Alright, so boom, when it's all said and done, this is how it's supposed to look. You see how that green pops out like that? And see, that's what I meant when I was talking about the how you don't cook it all the way at the beginning. so you won't have that hard outer crust, you know. That way it be soft all the way through. But yeah, that's what it's supposed to look. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Hell, fake. It's good, but this shit do need some. This shit do need some hot sauce. Okay, disclaimer: the original recipe, it had fish in it, but I wanted to switch it up and do chicken because I rather chicken than fish. I tried the fish one already. It was an epic fail. So this is me doing it with chicken, and I actually like the chicken one way better. If you want to cook this, I will drop. I'll put a link in the description box. Also, let me know like what I should do on here, cause I'm trying to be more active on YouTube. If you could, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like and comment on it and give me some ideas that I could do on here so I could actually start doing stuff on YouTube. I usually don't cook I don't do cooking tutorials and nothing like that. I'm not good at it, but it's just something to start off with. Start off the year right so I can be active. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching me. And hopefully I can post another video maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, you know. Until then, I'll see y'all. Beat up the box, she gave me a key. $1 million your food.